The Clarets together again. Hear earth-shaking roars across mills and moors. Our choir for the beautiful game. Chimneys watch on, a pastime they hold, alike with ancestors and dreams. Terraces and mines echo old times, as the Aces outdo rival teams.
What a volley! Scott Arfield!
We are Burnley, Super Burnley, a claret and blue storm of passion and pride.
What a good move from Burnley!
We are Burnley, Super Burnley, a new era for the everlasting long side.
Oh, what a finish!
Our town, our turf, we're claret to the bone.
And Burnley leading the derby!
Our community, our family, our Lancashire home.
The game has turned on its head!
Hello, good afternoon and welcome to Turf Moor. This is Pre-Match Live. We'll be here right up until kick-off, where you can switch over to Clarets Plus for full audio commentary, or you can watch today's game by purchasing a match pass for £10, available in selected territories around the globe. Simply go to burnleyfc.com/packages. I've got a very special guest with me today, Clarets legend John Francis. Let's have a look at his Burnley career.
Faz, get him out.
John Francis! Conroy is the provider this time. Francis funneled it in.
Yeah, it was brilliant. It's once in a lifetime thing.
They came to York in their thousands. They're going home as champions.
It was just bundled into the goals, and it was just more elation more so than anything else.
Burnley are number one again, up at last, and up as champions.
John, it's great to see you. Welcome to Turf Moor.
How are you doing, Phil?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm great. We had to include the York goal, didn't we?
Yeah, definitely.
You jumping onto the railings there. It's an iconic image.
Yeah, it is actually. It's an iconic one. Also the Plymouth one as well.
Yeah, sure.
Great memories. You know, exciting times at the time, and you know, just nice to be quite humble in a place where, you know, there is. It's football hysteria over here, and it's really good to see.
Yes, it is. I mean, that was a big season, 91-92. We've been in the basement division 7 years.
Yeah, we had. Yeah,
a long time for Burnley.
It was. Yeah.
Plenty to talk about, John.
Yep.
Let me update everybody with the team news. For Burnley, sadly, there's no Jay Rodriguez. He hasn't made it. He's not in the 18. Ashley Barnes plays up front. Burnley look like this. Josh Brownhill back after suspension. Adam Muric in goal. Coutinho right back. Ian Matson left back. Taylor Harwood-Bellis, Jordan Bear in the centre. Holding roles for Jack Cork and Josh Cullen. Headed there, Manuel Benson, he starts. Josh Brownhill, Anas Saruri with Ashley Barnes up front. On the bench for Burnley, Bailey Peacock-Farrell, Charlie Taylor, Johan Berg Gudmundsson, Connor Roberts, he's World Cup bound, Nathan Teller, little bit surprised to see him on the bench, Samuel Bastian, and Alel Dervisoglu was cup tied for the Crawley Town game. For the visitors, Blackburn Rovers, that could be a few formations here, but we've gone 4-3-3 for the minute. Thomas Kaminski, who's in great form in goal. Callum Britton right back. Clinton Bowler, we think, might play either left back or centre back. Daniel Ayala and Dominic Hyam in the centre. Lewis Travis will hold. Liverpool only Tyler Morton and Jack Garrett either side of him. Ryan Edges, Ben Bryant and Diaz will give them with former Southampton striker Sam Gallagher through the middle. The Blackburn bench, Ainsley Pearce, the reserve keeper, Harry Pickering, Tyrus Dolan, George Hurst, who's on loan from Leicester, local lad Scott Wharton, John Buckley, Bradley Dack, who's working his way back to full fitness, and youngster Jack Vale, who scored in the penalty shootout win at West Ham on Wednesday. Our referee is David Coote, Premier League official. Now, I've got to catch up with the team news there, John. We're disappointed there's no Jay.
Yeah, massively, I would have thought at the moment. It's unfortunate, obviously, he missed the Sheffield game as well, which, I mean, you need a player like Jay, because the way they're playing as well at the moment, the team have, you know, they do create a lot of chances, and with Jay playing on the, you know, the high up line on the last line, you know, he's always in a good position to score goals.
He'll be very disappointed. He's never played, has he, in an East Lancashire derby? How disappointed will Jay be?
Oh, he'll be massively disappointed. Obviously, being a local lad as well, growing up, coming through the academy here, and looking at him now playing on the first team pitch, it's you know, he's got to be gutted today not to be playing in this one.
Yeah, you saw a bit of him in the academy. He always had a bit of something. Yeah, always had a bit of something.
And again, he probably is matured with age as Jay. He's got better as he's got on.
Yes.
You know, so. And you get that players, and I was talking about with Jay, I also had really weird one is Ollie McBurney we had at Leeds United at the time, was up the academy at Leeds.
Yes.
And you look again, very similar, but obviously bigger stature.
Yeah.
But Ollie scored goals regularly, and there was always a threat in the air.
Yeah.
You know, from 10-year-old.
Yes.
And you know, Jay, slightly different type of striker. I think he's more intelligent, got a little bit more pace, and but it does is with the experience, it's a massive loss for today's
He's
game.
become a focal point in Vincent Kompany's system, isn't he? Because he holds the ball up top, where, you know, Burnley need that to bring the others in.
Well, you've got that much. It's a young team. It's a young team at the moment, and they're all learning, you know, getting used to gelling with each other. I think they've done ever so well so far. I think the future's bright because they can only get better now. So hopefully that's the way they're going.
What a transformation it is, John, from I mean, I'm reluctant to say route one side because we're more direct.
It was more direct. The way we play now, it's you know, we're retaining possession for 60-70% of most games. It's unbelievable.
It is, isn't it?
The chances they create is phenomenal at times, you know, for a team. And the movement, if you look at the movement of the players, and today you can see that there's players who are going to be comfortable playing in different positions. So I can see where Vincent Kompany is coming from, where he can get his players to start thinking about not a position, but mainly what you're going to look like in and out of possession of the game, and getting them used to that more so than anything else.
Yeah, they're good at keeping hold of the ball.
Oh, massively.
That's represented in the stats you see, the possession stats.
Yeah.
Now then, we've got a quiz feature for everybody here. New feature to Pre-Match Live, which involves you, the fans. We want to put to you a question, get your thinking caps on, have a go at this. Are you ready? Which 4 players have represented both Burnley and Blackburn in an East Lancashire Derby League game since 1960? Bit tougher than Tuesday nights. Which 4 players have represented both Burnley and Blackburn in an East Lancashire Derby League game since 1960? We're looking for 4 names. All will be revealed at half-time on Clarets Plus, so keep tuned for the answers, and leave your answers in the comments, and let's see what everybody comes up with. Just 4 players have played for both Burnley and Blackburn in East Lancashire Derby League games since 1960. We're looking for those 4 names. Now then, the form, John, I think has been reasonably good. I mean, Sheffield United was a blip.
Yep.
What do you think happened at Sheffield United?
We spoke earlier briefly regarding the game. I did watch the game last week on Sky, and to be fair, you think first half Burnley is going to walk away with it second half, and not to the point that Sheffield went route one, but they put a lot of crosses and product in the final third, which causes a massive problems. And like we talked about with Ollie McBurney, probably had one of his best games for Sheffield United, and it was just a constant threat. And like you said, you come out with the words "got bullied," but you know, I can see there was a little bit of a soft underbelly in that situation and scenario where you're looking at first and second phase balls, which causes a lot of problems. and end of the day, they ended up getting the result because of it. Can we learn from that? I think we can. You know,
yes,
I think that's the idea. Is looking at the players. You've got to go through certain things to be able to come out the other way to build on. And like I said, he's got a fresh young side. If anything, from now, I don't even really think if Vincent really thought that, but he is where he is with the team at the moment.
Yeah.
But the boys are playing some fantastic football, great to watch from the season before, and you know it's only it only can get better.
And it was the throw-ins, I think, if anything, that caused most of the problems.
Yep.
It was almost like a surprise tactic, Jack Robinson's throws.
Yeah.
Burnley didn't deal with the throws as they'd have hoped.
But I'm sure it'll be set up next time when we do play against the likes of teams who do play for that. Is getting used to coping with that.
Yeah, I mean, does the World Cup break help as well? The lads will have a bit of a breather, then they'll come back.
16 games unbeaten.
Yeah, and then they'll have another couple of weeks, won't they, to work before the restart.
Yeah,
I mean, good time that for Vincent.
Massive time at the moment now to get that rest period and get them refreshed and go again. And hopefully, you know, we can finish on a high today with a win today.
Absolutely.
Take us back to the top.
Absolutely.
It's very close in between the three of them.
It is, yeah. Sheffield United, your former club, Burnley and Blackburn. Good to see Sheffield United doing well.
Yeah, it's really good to see the Blaze playing well,
Now then, Burnley were in cup action on Tuesday night against League Two side Crawley Town. Let's have a look how the Clarets got on. Chatted there then, Zaroury with it. Final touch for Anas Zaroury. Benson looking to run now, comes inside nicely, in the box, back heel's nice for Lowton. Look to drive it, good block from Lynch. Looking here for Benson, that's a decent ball and Benson's collected it. Can he knock it back inside? He can. Oh, it's blocked. Gudmundsson with the effort, look goal bound. Good kick here from the keeper. Well, that's caused Burnley problems. Telford's collected it. He could score here. Oh, he has. Can't be offside from the goal kick, of course. And Telford, Burnley born, ex-Clitheroe Wolves Junior, has given Crawley Town a shock lead. Taylor to get across and looking for Barnes, wins the header, great goal, Burnley level. Ashley Barnes, first of the season. They weren't ahead for long. What a ball this is from Charlie Taylor. Super header from Barnes over the keeper. Burnley 1, Crawley Town 1. Benson will pick it up again. Benson looking to have a shot. Oh, it's tipped over. Might have got a deflection. Here's Benson though. Not to be denied. He's in the post. Tipped onto the post. And his effort deflected. I think the keeper got a touch as well. Will go on the outside. Got support, but Benson's got to the byline here. Cuts it back. Chatted there then. Zaroury with it. Final touch for Anas Zaroury. It was Benson that created it, and Zaroury was there with the finish. Helps it on for Vitinho, using his pace. Zaroury's getting in the middle if Vitinho can find it. Yes. Oh, he can! He's finished it! Another goal for Zaroury. Burnley are through. Great work from Vitinho. He got to the byline, hooked it back, and there was Zaroury to finish. Burnley won that 3-1. John's just in conversation with Andy Farrell. 2 for Anas Zaroury, of course, a goal for Ashley Barnes. And it was a good win for Burnley in the end by 3-1. And they play Manchester United, John, in the next round. That's a big draw.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a good one to look to play. I mean, Man United are, up and down at the moment, so it's a great time to play them.
I think it's a good time, isn't it? After the World Cup, United still might have players, resting from there. You always want to test yourself against the best as well.
Yeah, you always do. At times when we played a few years ago, I remember playing in the old Rumbelows Cup, League Cup, and we got Nottingham Forest away at home and away. I think
2 legs,
and the likes of Des Walker were playing.
A young Roy Keane as well.
So, when you're playing against these players, you're challenging yourself, like you said, against the best. And,
absolutely. Well, we look forward to that. That's something to look forward to after the World Cup. And there's a connection because the last time these two sides met was in that competition. You're going back to August 2017. Burnley won the game by 2-0. Let's have a look at the highlights. Here come the teams. Traditional strips. Burnley in claret and blue. Blackburn
Blue and a half shirts, white shorts, blue socks. Barnes to win the next ball. Nicely back for Brady. Barnes available again, uses him. Barnes has kept it in play, right-hand side. Barnes to bring it inside nicely now. He's got options. Looks to go wide again for Brady. Brady to put the ball in, looking for Walton. Chance for goal! A Burnley lead. Jack Cork's got it. Scored a deep Dale in his second spell for the Clarets. Well, he's gone and scored at Ewood Park. Jack Cork with a goal.
Ashley Barnes sets off. Goes 30 yards, then looks right, finds Brady again. There are 3 or 4 Burnley players, all on the charge. Any one of them could have finished it.
Mulgrew, that's going to be on Mulgrew though. Barnes on the chase here. He's got a man with him in Chris Wood. Can he set him up it? Chris Wood with a big chance to make it turn. Oh, it's a save by Rare. Matt Ford for Westwood. Stillman in the middle here. Westwood could take his time, try and plant it in the middle as he found Arfield. On his left foot here, Arfield. Back inside and away. Big chance. Rare with a really good save to deny Wood. Big chance for Wood to score in his debut. Ball down the line for Wood to turn and chase. It is in play. Wood will need support here. Will he get it from Jack Court? Does do. Who's in the middle? Ashley Barnes really only now. Ball into the middle to find Brady. Brady to take it off. Yeah! Oh, what a finish from Robbie Brady. 2-0 Burnley. Complete control of the game. What a finish. What a good move from Burnley. Chris Wood took it on down that left-hand side. Great ball into the middle. Fantastic touch from Brady. And he smashed it past Raya. Blackburn Rovers 0. Burnley 2. Some finish from Robbie Brady. Ball in is dangerous towards that near post. Pope gets there. He's impeded. Chance. Offside. Offside. It won't be given. He's got a touch. It's ruled out. Samuel on his own inside the 6-yard box. Don't get away with that.
Be interesting if he hadn't got the touch, Phil. So I think it was going in anywhere.
Gunnarsson just clips it in there. He's looking for Barnes. Mulgrew wins the first header. Barnes to try and win the next. Wood to collect. Oh, saved by Raya. Near post. How close was he to a debut goal? Good save from Raya. Arfield will collect. That's the final whistle. Burnley the winners at Ewood Park for the 3rd successive time. Blackburn Rovers 0. Burnley 2. It's the Clarets. They'll go through to the 3rd round of the League Cup.
That's a great result back then. August 17. Burnley winning by 2-0. EFL Cup.
Yeah.
And they're massive games, derbies, John, aren't they?
Yeah, they are, really are.
You were telling me you played in a pre-season game against Blackburn. They were 2nd division, we were 4th division.
Yeah. And probably that was the only time I played against Blackburn, apart from when I played for Cambridge at Blackburn. Yeah, and I got a bit of stick that day as well, being a former Burnley player.
Yeah, I bet you did.
I bet you did.
Yeah, I bet you did at Ewood Park.
Like you said, derbies are great to play in, and it just heightens everything else to the expectations.
Are there extra nerves in these games? I mean, run me back to York. Were you extra nervous in the build-up to that?
I wouldn't have said nervous. I would have thought nerves will be there, but it's how you cope with the nerves, isn't it, at the time?
Yes, yeah.
And I can always look back and think, we were nervous, but I was eager to get on and play the game.
Yeah. Sometimes those nerves can help you. Just focus the mind a little bit more. It can just focus your mind a little bit more in those circumstances. I mean, how come the rivalry is so sharp between these two? Haven't played each other much, have we?
Again, it's like your Man United, your Man City, your Leeds United against your Man United, Man United, For whatever reason, you're right. Are we doing? You're right.
One of the two crowd have just spotted, John.
It'd be good. Every time you're playing in derbies, you're expected that you want to be winning those games, and it can be Brighouse Town and Halifax Town, the local derbies.
Sure,
It's the bragging rights for the week.
Of course it is. Yeah, of course it is. Now, Jack Cork scored in that game, and he's been speaking about it this week and looking forward to the Blackburn derby.
Game has turned on its head. Scott Arfield!
I've only played in the one in East Lancashire derby, but it was a great atmosphere. We took a lot of fans to Ewood Park and managed to come away with a win. So it's it was a tough match, but we got that one.
A Burnley lead. Jack Cork's got it.
It was a great feeling. It was just a nice little cross from Robbie and put on my head, and it was just a good feeling early on in the game. So I didn't feel like I could justify a Scott Arfield moment running down the pitch, but.
Scott Arfield! And all the Burnley players run to the Darwin end.
Derbies in football are the best games you can play, and everyone always says that. I mean, I remember the Southampton-Portsmouth games were massive. This fixture against Blackburn is a massive game in the season. I think it's the one that all the fans are looking forward to, all the players are looking forward to, and we just got to keep the positive run going and try and get a good result.
And Burnley leading the derby. That was Jack Cork speaking about that game 5 years ago and looking ahead to today. I mean, they've got a strange record, Blackburn, isn't it? 12 wins, 8 defeats. They've not drawn a single game, John. How does that work?
Well, again, sometimes I think it's just the way of finishing the game strong, isn't it? At times, I think you're looking at the last 10, 15, 20 minutes of a game where, you know, you're trying to win it. It's that winning mentality.
Yes,
they seem to have, you know, they're on a roll with it at this moment in time, where, you know, Burnley can, like the Burnley were playing earlier on in the season, and you were thinking 60, 70, 80% of possession, and drawing games or winning games 1 and 2, and, you know, last minute games and things like that. So it's just that mentality of having that winning sense that you are going to make sure that you win it irrespective, or going out to win it.
Yeah.
And to be fair, Blackburn, they're in the form of their lives at the moment, and there'll be a threat today.
Broughton Diaz will be the danger man.
Threat today,
That's an interesting match, him against Vitinho.
Yes, it is. And again, obviously, if Vitinho is well, I've seen him when I've seen him play. He's played higher up on the pitch. It'll be interesting to see how he goes.
Yes, has played both left back, right back,
and
right midfield, left midfield. So he's played just about everywhere, John, this season. Now then, Vincent Kompany was looking forward to the game earlier this week. Let's have a look at what Vincent Kompany had to say.
Hi Vincent. First things first, Manchester United away in the next round of the Carabao Cup. That's a good draw for you.
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But I think it's one to look forward to, and you know, hopefully we'll be able to show the best version of ourselves on the day.
Derby Day on Sunday. Feels like we've been looking forward to that fixture for months.
Yeah, it's been a feature obviously since I joined the club. It's been a long time, and it's also good, I think, for the local area to see both clubs on top in the division. Still a long way for either of us, but it's a good game to be played at this time.
You'll appreciate what a good job John Dole Thomason has done at Blackburn. He came in at a similar time to you. They've done really well this season.
Look, we are where we are for both teams are where they are for a reason, you know. So, but I think now we'll just focus on making it a, you know, we'll try and do everything we can to win the game on the day, and hopefully my desire is for it to be a derby as the fans like to see it, but obviously it's got to be played first.
Welcome back. That's Vincent Kompany looking ahead to today's game. If you've just joined us on Clarets Plus, welcome. Audio commentary, international fans joining us for the live video stream. John Francis, Clarets legend, is alongside me. This is Pre-Match Live. We'll be here right up until kick-off. We can then switch over to Clarets Plus for full audio commentary, or you can watch today's game by purchasing a match pass for £10. Available selected territories around the globe. Simply go to burnleyfc.com packages and have a look at that. burnleyfc.com/packages. Now then, John, the atmosphere's building. It is electric in here, isn't it?
It's massive, mate, now, you know. They go, here we go.
Bound to get a chorus of Super Johnny Francis at some stage. Did that lift you when you heard that from the terraces?
Of course it did, yeah. Like you said, it's sometimes you come back again, it's quite humbling. You know, it's really good, really nice to hear, and from you're talking 30 years ago now.
It is 30. Yeah. Tell us about it. Yeah, we've all got a bit older, John. Yeah, 30 years ago, 91, 92.
Yeah.
You know, and it's been progress ever since, I think, hasn't it?
Yeah. The club's just got bigger and bigger, and but like you said, the club, the fans. What's the percentage of fans in the
town?
Burnley,
yeah,
town coming to watch the games. You know,
yeah, you're talking about population of maybe 80,000, and you're getting 20,000 just shy. Yeah. Let me update Clarets Plus listeners to the team news. There's no Jay Rodriguez. Josh Brownhill back after suspension. He didn't make the Sheffield United game. So Aaron Muric in goal, Vitinho right back, Ian Matson left back, Taylor Harwood-Bellis, Jordan Bear in the centre, Jack Court, Josh Cullen holding. Ahead of them, Manuel Benson, Josh Brownhill, Anas Saruri with Ashley Barnes up top. Burnley bench, Bailey Peacock Farrell, Charlie Taylor, Johan Berg Gudmundsson, Connor Roberts is World Cup bound, Nathan Teller, little bit surprised to see him on the bench, Samuel Bastian, Alal, Dervish Oglu. The cheers you can hear are for the Burnley players leaving the pitch after their warm-up. For Blackburn, now there's some talk they're playing 3 centre-backs, Daniel Ayala, Dominic Iam and Clinton Mola. So that means the wing-backs will be Ryan Hedges and Callum Britton. Central 3 of Jack Garrett, Lewis Travis and Tyler Morton, he's on loan from Liverpool, Ben Brereton Diaz and Sam Gallagher up top. On the bench for Blackburn, Ainsley Piers, the former Middlesbrough keeper, Harry Pickering, Trace Dohan, George Hurst, he's on loan from Leicester, Scott Wharton, local lad, John Buckley, Bradley Dack, who's working his way back to fitness, and young striker Jack Bale. David Coote is our referee. Now, just a reminder, we've had a little quiz on pre-match, which 4 players have represented both Burnley and Blackburn in an East Lancashire Derby League game since 1960. We're looking for 4 players that have played for both Burnley and Blackburn in an East Lancashire Derby League game since 1960. So the players have had to play for both Burnley and for Blackburn in an East Lancashire derby. Just waiting for the teams to re-emerge shortly. How are the players' nerves now, John? What do you think now?
Well,
they're starting to feel it.
Yeah, I mean, it's, again, they're used to coping with nerves and pressure, and really it's second nature to these now, and it's just the excitement of being able to get out and start playing for me, you know.
Yeah, will this just feel extra special today with the noise and the atmosphere?
I would have thought so, especially with the result last week. I'm sure they want to turn that round from last week and go out, like I say, and having a break over the next 3 weeks. It'd be a great time to score. Yeah, well, to win that game today.
We just heard from Vincent Kompany. Yeah. I mean, he's been fantastic for Burnley.
Wow, yeah, what a bloke, yes. Very, you know, I look at him and I always think that it seems to give the players the autonomy to go and do their own ownership and responsibility at times. I think he's very good at what he does. He's got a good team. He seems to have a good backing as coaches behind him. So, and like you say, he'll know people in the business. So
yes,
I think it can only be good for Burnley.
Yeah, I think so. Particularly the links, obviously, at Man City and in the Premier League. It'll serve Burnley well. And you're wondering about January as well, because there might be another couple of additions in January.
That'd be nice.
It would, wouldn't it? Just to add a bit of strength. Yeah. Where do you think? Perhaps up front?
I'd look at experience more so than anything else in my own eyes. I think they just need to get a couple more experienced players in. Who are used to these, like you said, big games and consistency in the team. And that's what you're going to look for. Yes. The players are playing well. They're exciting. But like you said, the game last week has obviously put a slight doubt about how they can, cope.
The physical side of it.
The physical side.
Because Burnley aren't the biggest of sides, are they?
No. But the pressure team's well. They close down well. The fit team. So there's no excuses really. It's just being able to cope physically in aerial battles at this moment in time more so than anything else.
Yes. Just having the men to mark up sometime to the set piece, isn't it?
When we yeah.
Burnley have lacked 1 or 2 maybe in certain games. But the Man City philosophy, John, is to keep the ball and to make sure the opposition don't get it.
The probe, ball retention is fantastic. They'll probe when they can. If they can't go forward, they'll come back, they'll reset, they'll start again. And that's been a massive composure difference for the club. It looks really well. I'm sure the likes of Andy Farrell will be taking points and taking into his youth team as well.
Yes, he will. Tomorrow they play Barnsley here tomorrow, actually. So it's a rare treat for the lads. They get to play at Turf Moor tomorrow. That's a 2 o'clock kick-off here. So there are games, there is football going on whilst the World Cup is going on, just not first team games. Burnley are back on the 11th of December. I mean, that's a season like no other.
No, it's not.
To break off for 4 weeks because of the World Cup.
But like you said, we used to think about doing it at Christmas breaks. They've always spoke about thinking, well, would it be the best time to break at Christmas and then start again? Because majority of the countries will do that.
Yeah, you might have had a break or 2 in days gone by when the weather was poor and the pitches were bad. So, but this is different now. The pitches,
we can't get away with the pitches like this.
These pitches are like just completely different to what you played on.
You can't blame it on the bubble now.
No, you'd have loved to knock the ball forward and run on these carpets.
Yeah, you would,
Just waiting for the teams to emerge. Just to recap for you, there's no Jay Rodriguez. Josh Brownhill back after suspension. Gone attacking though.
Well, you're right.
Ashley Barnes up front, Sir Rory Benson both start. Everybody knows John Francis in the crowd. You were saying it was 30 years ago. You wouldn't have known that with a number of people that are recognising you here. You came back after that though for a second spell.
Yeah, we did. We came back in the second spell with the coach, with the play, but also came back about 10 years ago with the coaching as well.
That's
so
right.
A bit of coaching in and around the area.
Yeah. Living in Bradford these days.
Living at Wibsey, not far from Mr. Eli.
Mr. Eli, yeah. He's joined us a couple of times.
Yeah, we have some conversations on through the day.
You came for the shirt release as well, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
that's a fantastic shirt, isn't it?
It's fantastic. Yeah.
Paying homage to 1992. Everybody's got one on in the town.
It's scary, isn't it?
Is that Burnley a bit unique, aren't they? You know, so much as that there's not many United fans, not many Liverpool fans. The town are with Burnley, really.
Yeah, I think that's the case. It's like, we'll go over to Leeds area and you'll see there's so many Man United fans. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, but not in the town of Burnley, not generally anyway.
No.
And we've done ever so well with that shirt. You should be on a cut for that promotion, shouldn't you?
Missed out there.
A nice little couple of percent. That'd have done it, wouldn't it? That'd have done it. We're just waiting for the teams. It's a matter of minutes now. Burnley against Blackburn. We kick off at 12:30. Massive day at Turf Moor. Sheffield United topped the division after their win at Coventry yesterday. Same points as Burnley. Goal difference 16 against 14. Rovers are third, 2 points behind Sheffield United and Burnley, but the winners this afternoon will go top. Any positive result for Burnley will mean Burnley go top. The boos are for the Rovers subs. Come out the tunnel first, bit of an anticlimax, but we're just minutes away from kick-off here on what will be a fantastic afternoon at Turf Moor, and we'll be having a minute's silence as well. Remembrance Sunday, remember. We'll be hearing the last post here too. Sell-out crowd. It's been sold out for weeks. And it's great to see both sides doing well, but Burnley will want the bragging rights this afternoon. A full house at Turf Moor, fantastic weather, ideal day for it, and this will be some atmosphere. Burnley 7 unbeaten in the match-up, and they'll want that to continue today. Hope everybody can hear us, John, because there's some noise here, isn't there?
There is now.
More subs appear from Blackburn, and then we're ready to get underway. Just waiting for the teams to emerge. Burnley against Blackburn. Burnley subs emerging. Connor Roberts will be going to the World Cup with Wales. 64 years since Wales have played in the World Cup. It'll be a sensational few weeks for them, and we wish Connor all the luck in the world, apart from and they're playing England. Just that news again, just to remind you, no Jay Rodriguez. He has trained this week, but not fit enough to take part today. Just waiting for the teams to emerge. They're with us in a moment. Applause for one or two of the subs. Burnley got to Queen's Park Rangers on the 11th of December. Start again with an away trip to Queen's Park Rangers. That's Sunday the 11th. And then playing Middlesbrough the Saturday before Christmas here at 3 o'clock. Plenty of noise around Turf Moor. Bright sunshine. Just waiting for the teams to emerge. Is this when you're feeling it, John, in the tunnel?
Oh, I would have thought so, yeah. I was
just those last few minutes.
The front line there again. These guys are going to cause these Blackburn a lot of problems today. Love Benson coming in off the right hand side with his left foot, and Zahuri very creative.
They're two real fights.
A lot of chances, doesn't he? Creates a lot of chances.
Here we come. The teams emerge. Derby day at Turf Moor. Here are the teams. Aaron Muric in goal for Burnley. Coutinho at right back. Ian Maxson at left back. Taylor Harwood-Bellis, Jordan Bear in the centre. Jack Court, Josh Cullen with holding roles. Ahead of them, Manuel Benson, Josh Brownhill, Anas Saruri, Ashley Barnes up top. So we think 4-2-3-1 for the Clarets. The subs, Bailey Peacock-Farrell, Charlie Taylor, Johan Berg-Gudmundsson, Connor Roberts, Nathan Teller, Samuel Bastian and Alil Dervisoglu. He got the winner, remember, against Rotherham in the 110th minute. For Rovers, we think they may be playing wing-backs here, 3 centre-backs, Daniel Ayaya, Dominic Ayam, Clinton Mola. It's Thomas Kaminski in goal. Ryan Edges will play right wing back, Callum Britton left wing back, Jack Garrett, Lewis Travis, Tyler Morton in the centre, then Danger Man, Ben Brereton, Diaz alongside Sam Gallagher. There will be a minute's silence in a minute. The crowd will just have to calm down a little bit. If you're watching on social media, thanks for joining us on Pre-Match Live. You can now switch over to Clarets Plus on our official app or website for live audio commentary, or you can watch today's game for just £10 selected territories. Simply go to burnleyfc.com/packages to purchase a match pass. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you after the World Cup.